Good morning. We're going to be making sourdough bread today, but the one I'm making today is Durum Rye Bread. Now remember, durum wheat is used to make your pasta. It's also known by another name when you make bread. It's called semolina. So if you have semolina flour, it's durum flour, so you don't have to worry. Now this is going to take us till tomorrow morning because there's going to be parts of this because we'll have to feed it later today and let it go. Well, right now we have to mix all these flour grains together. So the first one is semolina, which we're going to add. And remember, semolina is durum. So we're going to mix these three flours together, and then we're going to sit there and get the culture and stuff going. I have mine out to feed. Before I feed them, I want to use what I have to do. So we need 2 cups of semolina, or for other people, you call it durum. Both names mean the same thing. And I've been making pasta, and this one really holds the pasta together much better. I've tried different ones. The light whole wheat does too, but as long as it's got durum in them. When you make the all-purpose one, it falls apart somewhat. So I'm not like overly fond of making that one when I make it. Now, the rye flour, I'm going to use dark rye. You can use light rye if you wish. We need 1 cup of this flour. I'm putting it all in one bowl. Don't think I'm doing anything else yet. It's all going in one bowl. And then for the white, we're going to need 3 cups of white. I'm going to be using all-purpose. And yes, this will be making 2 loaves. Now we got to mix these flours up. You can use your hand or anything, but we need them mixed before we can even start making the bread. Took my sons a bit for us to finish up the bread because I made a lot of it. We're going to be making sourdough rolls soon as well. I want to go ahead and we'll take some regular basics and we'll see if we can make different kinds of rolls, dinner rolls and stuff. And maybe in the summer I'll make I want to try making a pizza crust with sourdough and see how that one comes out. Okay, when you get this thoroughly mixed, don't say anything about my towels. They're all stained. We're going to need a bigger bowl. Take this flour and put it to the side. Let me get my bowl and I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to use the sponge culture today, which is the thicker one. You'll notice when we use the liquid, we use more. When we use the sponge culture, we use less because of their textures. You always have to stir it down before you measure it because it's alive, it's growing. That's why we feed it and it just keeps on growing and growing. So as you use it, when you stir it down, it was up here and now it's dropped down here because I stirred the air out of it. You need a 1/2 cup. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. put this back over here. You'll get fed in a bit. You have to wait. And we're going to add, how much do they want me to add? We're going to add 1 cup of water to this. It can be cold water, it doesn't matter. Because it's going to take a long time to rise. Now with that flour mixture, you're going to take 1½ cups of it and you're going to mix it into this bowl with your sourdough culture and the water. Okay, now you put this to the side, put a plate on it till tonight, and I'll tell you what we're going to do this evening. You do not have to put this flour back in the refrigerator or the freezer because we're using it. And you're going to beat this. Beating it actually activates it. Okay, now you're going to go put this in a warm spot. I know you got the heat on, so it'll work. And I will be right back. I'm going to go put mine in the dining room. I have a very nice place where it just loves to sit and grow. I'll be right back. Okay, we are going to leave that there until this evening. I'm going to tell you what to do this evening, and then tomorrow morning you'll see me on the part 2 of this, because I don't think it's any reason. I can tell you what you're going to put with it. So this evening, what you're going to do is add 1 more cup of flour and 1/4 of a cup of water. And what you're going to do is beat it and put it back. Now, if it has a hard crust on the top, just stir it back in. Do not cover it. Let it do what it has to do. Those microbes are in the air, they're in the dough. You'll just be picking more up. That's all you're going to be doing. And tomorrow morning, we will put this Durum Rye Bread together. Okay? So I'll see you then. You take care. Bye-bye.